Continuing our coverage of a service dog investigation that spans from North Carolina across the country. Rikon Service Dogs is accused of selling animals to special needs families for thousands of dollars. Only the dogs arrived untrained.
Now, a Massachusetts state lawmaker wants to regulate dog training so this doesn't happen to anyone else. 10 of your side's Marielena Balouris followed up with the Virginia Beach family who bought one of these untrained dogs.
They are relieved to hear that something will be done. They just wish that it had happened sooner. Rhonda DeCrecentis paid more than $14,000 for a service dog from Rikon, but she says the dog wasn't trained. Now, Massachusetts Senator Nick Collins filed a bill that would require dog trainers to be licensed. It's a step that DeCrecentis says is long overdue.
We met Rhonda DeCrecentis of Virginia Beach back in January. She thought that she found a way to help her son, who lives with autism, by getting a service dog. But she quickly realized that was not going to happen.
My son disappointed because the dog is not doing what he was trained to do, especially when he's not housebroken. He makes a mess in the house. Michael gets upset.
They've kept the dog, named Blue, an expensive investment.
I paid $14,500.
That more often than not doesn't help her son, Michael.
But he still gets extremely frustrated. And then when he has a lot of those moments, that dog is not there.
Blue came from North Carolina-based nonprofit Rikon, owned by Mark Mathis. The North Carolina Attorney General is investigating Rikon. DeCrecentis says before she bought the dog, she read Mathis was certified. Problem is, there's no oversight on what certified really means.
He said he was certified. Come to find out, there was no such thing. It's a lie. It's one great big lie. And you looked at other people, they would use the same words: certified, qualified, designated by the state.
Massachusetts Senator Nick Collins' bill would require a state board of examiners to license dog trainers. North Carolina Representative Pricey Harrison thinks similar regulations should be replicated. DeCrecentis likes the idea. She wishes something similar was already on the books.
Why did it take this long? And it shouldn't have, because service dogs just didn't come about recently.
DeCrecentis does not think she'll ever get her money back. Our sister station in Raleigh tried to speak with Rikon's owner, Mark Mathis, but he had no comment. We have extensive coverage and more stories from people who bought dogs from Rikon over on wavy.com. I'm Marielena Balouris, 10 on your side.